Hello, hello, everybody. Let's just jump right in. Beyond the fact that we, the queues delayed us, but I'm gonna be doing some roulettes at the start, just so that I can get my paladin up to speed. It's a Astro. I actually haven't run with an Astro yet. I've done almost everybody else. Okay, I actually can't do anything right now. At least I'm not sure if I can do anything else right now. Not as familiar. I've done this twice, and once on tank, but as far as doing wall-to-wall pulls, I'm not as familiar. I think, yeah, I can see a wall there. Why do I feel like I'm moving really slow? Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to eat food. Whee! Splat. Alright. This one I know I can go all the way here. I have all hate? I have all hate. Good. Alright, so, how are you guys doing this evening otherwise? Hold on to this. I'm actually excited to continue the story, but I also want at least to do leveling roulette so that I can continue. Oh, I'm already at the boss. Okay, good. 10 seconds. Good. Everybody here? Everybody's here. Let's go. Okay. And luckily this early part, there's literally nothing going on. Alright. That's not what I can do. Ground and pound. Don't tell Ame about this game. I'm gonna get sucked in, so. Go. Push me. Not sure what the rotation is with Atonement in particular. Oop. Good. Lots of ground and pounds. Okay. Nope. I don't want any of that. Thank you. Pushing. Okay, good. Perfect. Well, as perfect as I'm gonna get anyway. Come on down, Barnabas. Final Fantasy IV boss, by the way. I don't think I'm gonna use fight or flight here. There's not enough damage he's got left to make it worth. Yeah, because of the other casting classes, it's probably worth it to take it. But I already have it, so it's not worth it to take it because I already have it. That thing is huge now! What's the actual F? Come here. Waiting for them to close in first. Alright, I'm going over here. Three, 4. We'll be here. Alrighty. Perfect. Give me another set. Alright, but the... Oh, now I know what I want to do. I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling on Paladin. Paladin actually feels pretty good. My only issue is that it still does it with does the gauge build with auto attack, but you start with full gauge at the start of an instance, which is nice. That's a nice change. Like if they were gonna say no, we have to keep the fact that it builds with auto attack. That's the only way we can balance you. Okay, fine. But thank you for the fix that is, you know, yeah, no, auto attack. Why are you guys... I hit you once with tank stance on. And the pots that I get out of both Holy Sheltron and an Intervention makes me want to use Intervention actually on cooldown. It's so good. I like it. Still as an off tank. I'm not sure if I could... let me rephrase that. You can totally main tank on Paladin. It's a doable thing. But I don't know if I'd feel comfortable main tanking on Paladin versus, say, Dark Knight. This away. Ring of Healing. Boots of Scouting. Yeah, I think it's fine. I already know. I know for a fact that there's a door. That and the fact that Sheltron now has a defense up on top of the block. On top of guaranteed block, I have defense up. It's a 15% reduction. So basically, it's a slightly worse. What's it called? Actually, it's probably equivalent to Rampart because it's 19% for block. They dropped the block percentage reduction for probably that in particular. I'll just greet it. Nope, I already have it. We all here? We all here. Let's roll! I don't know enough about how Astro sets up, so I hope that I am not killing his opener as well, but you know. Especially with all the changes that Astro got, I have no clue. I barely knew what Astro did beforehand. I know one of the changes that I have to do in my rotation with Paladin is I can pop Requiescat a lot earlier because of the fact of the way it changed. Okay, we gotta do water first. I want to at least put my dots on. There we go. If I'm going to do this, I just want to put dots. Oh, and the other major good change, oh my god, is the fact that Spirits Within now matches up with everybody else and does not require freaking a health thing. It's just flat damage. In fact, gets upgraded, not yet, but gets upgraded to, oh, hello. That was close. To be AoE, so using it in an AoE situation is actually really baller. Come on, mini? Actually, it really doesn't matter. Actually, does it matter? Does the dot matter? Okay. Okay, so yeah, no, a lot of the changes I like. They've at least, you know, even though the one thing that I don't like, the auto attack build, is still there, they've at least mitigated some of the pain of it somewhat. Actually want to go through the hallway, let them handle it. I've only been here, like I said, twice, so we'll have to figure out. The more and more, obviously, I come to places, the more I kind of memorize the mechanics to the point where I know where everything is. The fact that I only do it once, and I do it with a trust, so I'm not sure how the rest of the party list tends to do things. Oh, hello. Cool, I forgot that this is an elevator here. Yeah, no, it fell off. Okay. There's not much I can do, my dude. I only have so much I can do. I thank you for your service, Mr. Healer. Hiroe. I literally had no more cooldowns. Okay. In the middle, buddy. Let's do this. Let's see, I'm gonna keep an eye on that Babel, because the first time I did this, I don't feel like I was getting anything. I'll cool down every second that I can. Okay, hold on. There we go. I have no cooldowns, he says. I forgot that I had the invuln, but luckily... Where's my health? My health is perfect. Thank you. Remind me that I need to give the healer the freaking calm. Badass. I love it. I probably stressed the hell out of him, but you know what? I appreciate him. Oh, I already had the cane? Interesting. That. It's anime. It is anime! Okay, here. We're good here. Turn this in that corner. I've learned some of this stuff. Mega Gravitron. Oh, I hit the wrong one. On the side, what was it? I don't remember how this works. Ah, this. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Perfect. And now we're gonna get transition underneath, which right in the middle, just like last time, right in the middle of my fight or flight. Oh my god, I hate it. Let me at least apply the dot before I do the meteor or Requiescat. Scat. Oh, I effed that up. Okay. That's okay. Oh, good, I got it. Oh, but there's no caster. So it's okay. We're doing a lot better. The chaos is really low. I think we'll kill this before it goes, which is nice. There we go. If I couldn't put my dot on it, not that it would have mattered, the thing died, so. Oh, the other good thing is the, I should have. Oh. Well. Whoops. What the hell happened? Can we survive this? 45? I'm not sure. 45 with only 1 DPS? Oh dear. I don't know if we can kill ourselves. Other than, you know, don't bother healing. There we go. Yeah, I won't be able to keep this up. I just don't have the potencies. There we go. The auto attacks ought to kill the dancer relatively quick once it goes back into effect. I wonder what happened to the healer. I didn't even pay attention. Did anybody catch that? Anybody catch? I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to judge him. But just curious. See, I died. I already have 100% gauge. Best change that they gave to Paladin. Oh well. Let's see what happens this time. And then after this, we'll continue on with the main story quest. I just at least wanted to get leveling roulette done so that I can get my paladin up a little bit more. I know it's not going to be too much because of the fact it's... Alright. Ready? Okay, good. We're safe over here. I love that I get the tether sometimes. The boon tether. Boosting my damage. I do damage. Mega Gravitron. One, 2, 3, 4. I love the fact that I was technically animation locked in the pole, but I still got off the Circle of Scorn. So good. Now we got this. I was about to drop it. There it is. At least I was actually a little bit closer. So I must not be popping fight or flight early enough, because before, the first couple times I either just popped it like a couple seconds ago, or I still had over 10 seconds left on the clock. Now that was about 8 left, which is a little bit better. But I must be holding on to it for like a second too long. Ah, dang it. Actually, no, that's actually good. I just want to see this more clearly. Oh, no. I see that there's one in the front. I'm not going there. I got tether again! Woohoo! I wonder if the dancer keeps running away. Oh, that's no buenos. Keep giving the Dragoon his tether. Keep giving the Dragoon his tether. If he's going out of melee range, I'm not bothering. Better. Look at all those zeros! Oh my god, that was hilarious! I took like no damage from that between my my passage of arms and what the Astro threw on me. Woo wee! Okay, so this is another one we're gonna have to run up in the middle. That's okay. Run! Alrighty. We're safe in this corner. Almost there. Good, good. No cap. I didn't have anything to share there. There we go. Oh, wait. Before he leaves. I know his death probably screwed us over a bit, but he did all right otherwise. He could have needed it, so if he didn't take it, that's on him. Alright. I want my... Yeah, I got, at least got 2 columns. Alright. Back on my blim. Let's do this. So, last we left off with our intrepid heroes, we killed Heidelin. So... yeah, about that, Foshino. Jane, can you turn that out? Thank you. Alright, so about that, Foshino, we have a little bit of a thing to do. I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your aether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? About that... So... there's no longer any Heidelin or Zodiarch. And... the world is doomed. Unless we can go do a thing. So we're gonna need to borrow the ship so we can go do the thing. Is that okay? You mean to say Heidelin is... No. There's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Metion if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us? Sorry, my British left me. We are. Should worlds fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. You know, I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need to ask nothing more of you. Yet, we have only two means to travel to the great expanse. The moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but nevertheless I beg you honor to honor the agreement we made. The Form's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and I would do everything in my power to aid your cause. You damn well better at this point, Farshino. Come on, man. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we may take a day, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. And chart the course through the sea of stars in a single day? Ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap? Nap sounds nice. You alright, buddy? Whew, that was heavy. I know a lot of that was like rollover from before, but that was heavy. Yes, nap time. You got the right of it, Ro. And yeah, it's still the Baldessian Annex. Even though I would assume that we could actually use some of the extra rooms that they have in the Levieux mansion at this point. Story-wise, after all. Ah! I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep. And if you do experience any unusual phenomenon, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. And 90? At least not until I come out of the cutscene. Not until I come out of the cutscene, I suppose. Oh well. Oh, I'm actually sleeping for once. Usually when we go take a rest, they tell us to go sleep it off. We're not actually sleeping. Oh no, my ears are clipping into the headboard. What do I do? Did anybody else hear that, like, bong of sorts? It almost sounded like a oh. Moshimo.
久しぶりだね。特に君にとってはさ。
君は誰？
いや、眠るつもりだったんだよ。でも、マドロンで溶け始めた時に、ふとね、君だって同じだろ？だからまだ、
Wait, this is Hythlodaeus, isn't it?
あちらを眺めてる。
I thought he died when we killed, Zodiac.
そうだね。新しく始めるには、まず
No, they would have returned to the ethereal sea, all the souls that comprised Zodiac. So without Heidelin, my dream sends my soul to the ethereal sea? That's what it feels like, anyway. Yes! Level 90! Made it to the cap! Woo! Exactly, Jaden. Very nice indeed. Fast. Wait, I got two things. I got Bring Out Your Dead, which is the Black Mage level 90. And Fast Within Your Arms. What's this? Oh, that was a main scenario quest one. Okay. So now I have... Okay, hold on. I will pick up this next one before we move on, just because. And Hythrodeus, I'm not sure. Don't get me wrong, he is a real good bro. I got you. We're on the same level there. But I feel like I'm trying to rank between him and Harshiphon. And I'm like, still feel like Harshiphan's more my bro than anybody else. A great many of the helping hands that delivered the Animantite are still here in Charlian, and I, for one, couldn't be happier. Between the Aether Burner to be refurbished, supplies to be transported, and the meals to be prepared, we'll need all the assistance we can get. Even Lord Amelane has been doing his part, albeit at a snail's pace. Still, it's the thought that counts, but a bit more effort wouldn't go amiss. Now I almost want to grind my paladin up so that I can use this experience on it, because I can't do it unless it's 89, but hold on, what level's my paladin at the moment? 85. I would have to grind 4 levels, and at this point that would be a little painful to do when I want to finish the story first. Oh, that's the wrong one to hit. Oh. Sir, I trust you have a good rest. An envoy of Master Fauchenau's arrived not too long ago with a message. The Loprits have determined Medion's location. Well, we've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. Oh. I see the mender and it reminds me. Let me repair my gear. This is why you level your crafters, everybody! Anyway, there's striking dummies somewhere here, yeah? I think there are. They wouldn't be on the map, would they? I mean, the easy way would be just for me to go back to the FC house so I can test this out. You know what? Let's just do that. Oh god, this music gives me such, like... Oh, that's right. I got my pizza emote. Pizza time! Coco. Yay. A little disappointing it's not account wide, but it's fine. Alright, so let's try this out. And here we go. Yeah, I see the change already. Oh, paradox on it. I was gonna say automatically, but I'm not sure if it does. I'll have to read it. Oh, I messed up the opener, but that's okay. That was instant, wasn't it? That was weird. Alrighty. It is instant when it's on ice. That's interesting. Yeah, no, it's not guaranteed. Okay. I was waiting around to see if it would be guaranteed. But it is not guaranteed, so that's... I was like... I remember reading some of the Black Mage rotation guides, and they said to use Sharpcast mostly on Thunder to proc it. Let me take a look at what it does again. Other than being basically a potency increase, because obviously you go from 180, or a little bit higher than that, because the Astral Fire gives you bonus, but 180 to 500. Okay, yeah. The name is different, but that's exactly what it is. %40 chance to grant Firestarter, so same as always. Surprised they didn't rewrite the original one. Whatever. Umbral Ice. Yeah, Umbral Ice bonus. Spell is cast immediately, requires no MP to cast, and refreshes Umbral Ice. That's good to be using when you're in ice phase, running for your life, using Scathe to continue doing damage, and then all of a sudden you just turn around because you have the you have Paradox. You can just go, ping. Let me move Scathe, because if that's gonna be my on the run move, I need to put it somewhere, a better place. Yeah, let's do that. But not X. X feels funky. Yeah, let's switch it with Z. I usually have, and let's get rid of Blizzard for now. I'll put it back on my bar when I need it. Really, I only need it if I get synced below, like, level 35, I guess. Yeah, level 35. Because I have Blizzard 3 and Fire 3. Now, not to say that that can't happen, totally can, but with the number of dungeons, that's going to be highly unlikely. Alright. With that, let's head back to Shalian. I also spoiled myself a slight bit, but only because I was looking for, looking at the dungeon, both the new dungeon. I saw the name of the next dungeon. I'm like, wait, what? Not sure where it is, what it does, etc. But I saw the name of the last dungeon. But all the dungeons after basically the level 89 dungeon and the level 90 dungeon, both of them only give right side stuff. A little weird to me. So, this is where we tell everybody that we killed God, right? Since the final days were first manifested, we've been tested as never before. Even more so in your case. Nevertheless, our work is far from over. We cannot afford to falter now. Not when the end is in sight. I fear recent travails within Labyrinthos and the Ethereal Sea have taken their toll on my mind. For last night I received a visitor in my dreams, Rita. A vision not of the woman she was, nay, but the woman she would have become. Heidelin, the heart of our star, is gone, and yet on the morrow the sun will rise and life will go on. When I look upon Charlayan and its idyllic surroundings, there are moments where her absence feels unreal, as do the final days, were that it were so. How did you sleep? Well, I should hope. Well, I should hope. It is likely that the opportunity we have to take a words. I probably could have done with a few more winks myself. The thought of what's to come was keeping me awake at night. You see, so I thought to do a bit of research, and hoping that I might eventually feel weary enough to doze off, but before I realized it was already morning, and no need to scold me, I already regret it. I will probably feel that regret only more keenly as the day wears on. Go get an energy drink, my dude, you'll be fine. Not feeling any ill effect from ATS scope, are you? After playing test subject for those new aetherites, even the mention of aether sickness makes me feel a little queasy. While the form is not here in its entirety to brood and glare at us, Master Baroness alone, presence alone is to give enough to give. Okay. Gods, I can hardly believe the Loprits managed to find Meteion out there, hidden among the stars. Sheer distances involved were mind-boggling. Turns out she was just around the corner. Before coming, I thought to inquire about after our comrades abroad. It seems the effects of the final days have been observed further and further north of Garlemald. For a blessing, those regions are largely uninhabited. But in any event, we mustn't interpret this as a geographical spread. There is no telling where in the world the phenomenon will strike next, unfortunately. Living way? What took you so long? We have much to discuss, and it's kind of time to do it. Baroner? If you would know the reason for this assembly, you better ask Master Leveilleur. Master Leveilleur, what is the reason for this assembly? Please. Thank you. I appreciate you, but not really. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loprits have deduced the whereabouts of Meteion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Why are you guys shocked? Your query's location is at a place far beyond the moon. Okay, never mind, it's not around the corner. In the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Thule? Thule? What's Thule? I know Thule about the backpack company, but hold on. Ultima makes sense. Ultima is last. Yeah, look it up and I get the bike wrap company. That's not what I want. When he says veritable, it makes me think. Oh. Oh. So Thule is the farthest north location mentioned in a Greek and Roman literature and cartography. Basically, probably Norway if they were to adjust it. But the point being is that Ultima Thule, as a result, is a distant unknown region, the extreme limit of travel and discovery. So that's why it's called Ultima Thule. Okay, nice. Indeed. Then how do we reach it? How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad of other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess enough aether to, Even the Mother Crystal may not possess enough aether to... No, I put the enough too early in the sentence. Good God. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess aether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our hyperhopper into your aether burner... Hey, you got your hyperhopper in my aether burner. You got your aether burner in my hyperhopper. We should be able to fire up things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loprit's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed the strength. Man, I swear I'm like developing some kind of freaking reading disability or something, because holy crap sometimes. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Heidelin, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What? Of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare their... What? What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacies. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of the adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Are the Loprits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born for Heidelin's love of Aethris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that even supports life and otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Heidelin chose us to lead the way to Meteon. Why else would she give you the crystal that only we can decipher? But more importantly, we are perfectly content to evacuate Aethris until you brought... More importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aethris until you brought us here, Urianger. And now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Oh, that's a little bit too high. There we go. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions, so I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? Water's wet, birds sing, and brother, I hurt people. I'll do this one for Kisara. I want to do that one for Yang. You couldn't stop us even if you tried. We'll live out the final days, whatever it takes. I would like to do that for Kisara too, but by the same token. Bump up my seat a little. Okay. There we are. Much better. I feel much more comfortable. Anyway. Very well. We shall inform the form of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the, Hyper Popper. The Loprits will coordinate with the Ilsabad contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. Question, where's Xenos in all of this? I just remembered. For now, pray, take your ease. Would seem there's naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we? You mean I get to sleep more? Damn! 2 bouts of sleep before the next step? Jesus, okay. There's much to be done. There's much to be done about the Ark before the Ark can be made ready for your voyage. I could be afforded time to speak with Alpha No and Alice. Alas, I can but pray for they find a moment of quiet calm before the journey to come. Living way? No need to worry about lending a hand with the Hyperhopper. We already have more than enough help, so go ahead and relax while you still can. Fine, God, jeez, I want something to do. Can you blame me? A bold decision. Bold decision there. Let's see if it works out. In all honesty, I didn't think the form would approve of this measure, and certainly not by such a large margin. I dare say, though, that Master Fortuno's impassioned recounting of your audience with Heidelin helped sway the vote. He has a way with words, after all. Where did you think Alvino got it from? I wasn't expecting to have time on our hands. Well, what should we do? Perhaps now I can finish the book I was reading. Or you can go and take a nap! What? Oh, pay me no mind. I'm sure you have better things to do with the time afforded us. Yes, go sleep, dude. You didn't get to sleep, so go sleep now. A rare opportunity to rest. I say we make the most of it. I should very much like to speak with the Loprits once their work is complete. It is plain that Heidelin entrusted them with a great deal of knowledge, and I suspect there is more they could teach us. The form hath placed the fate of mankind in our hands. We must not betray their faith. They bid us rest, but I'd much rather find something productive to do. Suppose now's as good a time as any to hone my lance. Not that I've ever found it to be dull. Still, it eases my mind on the eve of battle. Interesting. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Right. Though it is difficult to conceive how one could best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Heidelin deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Merion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tataru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. With that settled, we should go get some rest and make the most of our time we've been afforded. Hi, Tataru. What's up? Meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say? The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Kasara, could I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Graha, you go get sleep. You're not to die. You're not to die from exhaustion. Remember, you're not allowed to die without my permission. That still holds. Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. I have something to show you. Wonderful. Yay. Oh dear. This is both exciting and terrifying all at the same time. Wonderful. Yoomp. Whee! Splat. All of a sudden my frame rate dips like crazy. And this is why my frame rate dips like crazy. Look at all the people hanging out right here. Tataru. Welcome, Bisara, to Taru's boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I made an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the warrior of light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlian. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Barsarud? Yeah, Barsarud? How are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mr. Taru. It will be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here. To be our very first patron. I thought you said I wasn't going to pay for stuff. Which is it, Tataru? Am I paying for stuff, am I not? Would you mind waiting here for a moment longer? The following event cannot be skipped. Oh, is this another one of the first-person thingies? I have a feeling it's a first-person thinger. It's a thinger with the first person! That thinger with the first person. Ah, yeah, I got it right. First-person thinger. Or, as the Lopers would say, it's a first-person what's it. Okay. Who's talking? Oh! What's up? What should I call you? I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist their work on the Aether Burner. This simulacrum true will stay in Shallian, while I oversee matters in Razathan. It is a rather convenient means of keeping abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Barshan! I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here in the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with a newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Razat-Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained from your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of the land. I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and their ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Miss Sataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision, of what soon will be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. And I just remembered that I need to go do the role quests, because I still have 2 left to go. Go do those. Anyway. You journey into the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith that you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this star. Would that I, Wayne, were alive to see it. I will not see his sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Razat-Han is returned to its former glory. Forgive me, I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Yes, I feel whoever said that. Oh, it's just Emma Lane. Never mind. Emma Lane is good for you. Eat more. Go. You're a growing boy after all. Anyway. Isara, my old girl, why? Whatever are you doing here? Apparently busy. I was gonna go talk to your brother, but you know. A new boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps something befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments as long as my confinement continues indefinitely. Aye, the young Lord Fortom is this that. So long as there's work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Shalian. Oh, he's talking about his brother. Okay. Yeah, no. Thus do I toil, although every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Cicad to see the supplies transported in timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. Because probably it's a covert operation, my dude. Come on. So do I suffer instead of his, for his otherwise welcome absence, I now burdened with extra busy work. And without Honoror here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in hopes of finding a cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Shalian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. It's good for you! It's good for him! Yeah, let's do it. Have you tried Archon Loaf? It's in all the shops. Archon Loaf? Sounds sophisticated. Like me. I thank you for the suggestion. With a full belly, I dare say I can endure this purgatory If only a little while longer. Ta-ta, old girl! Have fun with that. Don't look at me that way, chat. It's good for him. It's a healthy thing for him to be eating that'll give him energy enough to do the tasks he's assigned. Don't look at me that way. Yeah, it's kind of the same with the little son and what? He's talking to the vendor. Oh, hi. But it's like Saru and the little son. Those two need to get married because, my God. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straight away to Kugane once I have finished. Of course, you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence that they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. Doesn't matter. Honestly, I don't want Saru to get with freaking little son, because he's so much of an asshole he needs to die forever alone. And I don't mean that like he needs to die, but just he'd probably learn a little bit just for being forever alone, despite all his looking for. And honestly, I think I'm trying to think. Yeah, she's at least Saru's like top. Yeah, there's no argument. She's top three waifus for me in this game, for sure. So, anyway, if you believe in them so devoutly, why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru. Fair enough. There is not more I can do to help ready the Ark or her heroes for their maiden voyage. But on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Bokairo Inn. Like if it's supposed to be Japanese, Bokairo. Yeah, Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, and given the reputation of the establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? You know what? Yes, I'm gonna ask that one. Of the two choices, I'm gonna ask about lemon cakes. Oh, a woman of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lorito have to offer. Oh, I forgot that Lord Lorito owns the East Aldenar Trading Company. So long as this is something done to repay the debt of continuing his business, I'll be okay with it. But if he's doing this to make me in debt to him, then thought off. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Until next we meet. Yep. She was hoping for him to actually, like, support me, giving me gear or something before I left. I think her issue is the fact that he's doing it after I return. So basically, he loses nothing. If I fail, he doesn't have to do anything because we're all dead. If I succeed, then he does it, but it's kind of in payment to my services. Still see him over there, but he's not doing anything but just chatting. Kasara, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? I didn't decide to do it. I kind of was forced to. Hey, Biggs and Wedge. What's up, dudes? Tataru! Biggs, Wedge. I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlie and Razahan has been a rewarding experience. And that's to say nothing of what we learned from the Loprits. I still see him in the background, but he's not suffering like I hoped he would, but that's okay. For the lack of taste, I should say. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Oh, in a different timeline, you had some real big projects to work on, my dude, but whatever. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Even Nero was rendered speechless? Holy moly! Okay. I can't wait for you to see it. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Sharlayan. Alpha! I saw him in the group pose. Of course I saw Alpha! What makes you think I didn't see Alpha? I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. Or, you know, he happened to be in Razadhand or Gallermald at the point where, you know, the end of days showed up and he's like, oh, shit's going down. Let me go check on my friends. He was always one to turn up in a time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Sharlayan. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. The Chocobo dungeon model is the one thing that makes it, yeah. Still hard to believe that we have the means to send you off to the Great Expanse, though. To the farthest reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. And what one you live to see long enough to do a time machine, but you want to know what? We'll leave that alone. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, too, to be fair. And the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. Don't say that around Alpha. I'm gonna smack you. There's that, too. As busy as we've been, I wish there were more we could do for you, Kasara. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend, that we do. The other one I'm saving for Yang for sure. When you head back, tell the engineers that I'll be along shortly with refreshments. That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. On that note, Wedge and I should get going. We still need a few more supplies to gather before we return. Wedge, stop staring. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Basarud from Palka Stand. I've saved her multiple times. I think I'm at least passing aware of her. I think I go, haven't we met before? Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa. And again, when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Taru, I and many of my friends have found a gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. But, I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavnia. But, we are here today, and I am glad to have contributed to the cause. You know what? I just realized something. It's the end of days, and the one person I have seen now not hide nor hair of, yet would should show up in this kind of time of need. I forget his name now, but it's our usual dude that makes our relics. He can't be busy with something else. And contribute by they did by helping you make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings in the Waking Sands. Please don't remind me of the Waking Sands. It has far too many painful memories. God, I hear Minfilia's voice again. From the rising stones to the falling snows. Falling snows? Where do we have the falling snows again? Alright. Oh well. And even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. Oh, I didn't think that she disliked that guy that much. Like, that she was kept him at arm's distance fine just because he's likely to shark us out just as much as to help us. But, man. Anyway, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. You'll owe me 100 million gil if that's not the case. If you're not the first one there, I want 100 million gil, Tataru. Don't forget to pick up your clothes from Varsura before you leave. They were expertly tailored just for you. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Ah, they're the new, okay. Oh, and I can wear them at level 89? Nice. Ashura's Rod. Arigato. Bacona's Pistazos. Not that I can actually see it being worn, but arigato. Bacona's Coat. Arigato. Wrist Torques. Arigato. Skirt. Arigato. Shoes. Arigato. Alrighty. Oh. Toto. I've been hoarding too much gear lately. I can get rid of this one. Actually, let's not get rid of it that way. Let's head to the GC. Knock it out. And I should probably head out to the Alright. Take. I don't want to get rid of all the casting stuff because I need it for my other casters. Man, my Hackathon? That's 80 flat. Try not to talk too much right this second, if only just because my throat really hurts at this point. And I want to just kind of conserve for what I know will probably come a little bit later. Hey, what's up, Gamma? You can't return? You never establish your return. You could do a shout in the area and see if anybody will come and revive you. I would, but you're on a different data center. And actually close app and restart is not a good idea. Between queues, and then it doesn't actually fix the issue anyway. So /sh in chat and say, hey, I'm can I get a res, and then type. So basically this is what you do. So you do this. I'm gonna type it in chat for you. Dang it. There we go. If there's a leading space in front of that, ignore it. Start it with the slash. And also put a question mark in there. I was rushing. That should probably be enough. Doesn't look as cool. With that, Equip. Equip. Wow, it looks real cool. Do I have everything? Why are they all locked again? Oh, the lock is basically around showing it whether or not it's diable? This says it's diable, but conditions not yet met. You know what? It looks real cool even without the hat. Not bad, not bad. They give the Black Mage a book. Why? Yeah. Usually that'll help you out, especially if the area is filled with people. Like, if you were on our server, I would probably teleport to where you're at, but obviously you're in a different data center entirely, so I can't even hop over and help you. Which is the shame about it. Alright, let's see what this... Oh, this rod looks actually real badass. Look at that. Ah. That's real cool. I caught that one at least. I just missed it. I think what it... Nice. Yeah, people are always willing to help out where you can, so that's fine. Just make sure you have a home point. But yeah, no, I see it. Sorry, Wayne, I completely missed your chats earlier. But I see you now. It's because on my streaming software, I have the main Twitch chat, and then I have the one for multi-stream because I go to both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time. And since you're on Facebook, it doesn't show up in the Twitch chat. But there you are. I see you. Yeah, I see the good evening. The fight looks crazy. I assume that was, considering the only fight I was in was the anima fight, right? Oh, that's done. I guess I better go back and do the thing, huh? I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. If it's gear you could use, then yes. Some of the gear that you're given is not one you can use while you're on Lancer. You would have... Yours would be maiming gear. Hold on, let me go look at the stuff in a moment. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, that's actually a good idea while you're leveling. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, and the others can as well. If you decide to go looking for them, I suspect speaking with Kryle first. I'm sure they have already told her their plans. Here, let me take a look. Just because all that leveling gear can be crafted. So, oh! The fact that we're missing belts now makes this weird. Okay, oh no, this is Black Mage, hold on. Dragoon. Back one page. Here we go. So yeah, anything that says Disciple of War on it, like this, I know this is probably above your level right now at level 16, but if you look, it says Disciple of War. That's the stuff that you want while you're leveling. Even though it has dex on it, you notice, again, it has both strength and dex. So long as it's got strength, you're good. In the 1 through 50, they have a lot of that because they had to kind of meld two of them together. Oh, I forgot. Actually, in the 1 to 50, you can even get this stuff. If you see it has the LNC on it as well, LNC and DRG, which is, yeah, that's also yours. And you might want that more because it gives you more defense. Dragoon was weird early on because it got a lot of that. It was a very tanky DPS class. Oh, actually, since you are here, let me go play with Dragoon real quick, because I haven't actually had the opportunity to see anything with Dragoon right now. I know there's... Oh, I know where there's one. I know where there's a dummy. Or was that only there because Alphino was practicing with his... It was only there because Alphino was practicing with his new liths. No! Gosh dang it. Okay, I'll teleport back to the... It doesn't matter. It's not that expensive. Oh, dang it. Boomy. I saw Boomy there, but I thought he didn't notice me, and then he patted me. Come on. There we go. Okay, so first off, I don't know what I'm doing on Dragoon for the most part. Well, as far as a solid rotation. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to hit that. Trying to reply here. I forgot. So there we go. So as you can see, you have Truth Dust. Let's see what you were seeing about the Fine Shatter Dive, Doom Spike, Lance Charge. Oh wait, did they add something? In some classes, they've added something a little bit earlier on than that didn't exist initially, so I would not have it on my list of things. No. I have everything. Okay. So let's just go through the rotation as I kind of remember it. So... Ah, I hit that button wrong. Dang it. Oh well. Normally I'd also have a tether. Oh, wait for it. I'm not even done. I'm charging up the stronger stuff. There it was. Basically, there's a lot of that. What's up, buddy? And here's the backflip thing I was telling you about. 1, 2, 3. Whee! See how much distance I got for that? If it wasn't for this wall, I probably would have landed over here. Interesting. Scroll. The scroll button does the panning of the camera. Scroll button. Scroll wheel. Yeah, your camera has to have enough room to move, as you can tell from inside the house. So, scroll down to pan it out. It only goes so far, but you oh man, I feel bad for you, son. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Let me show you the other melees real quick, just so you can take a look. The other one that you can pick up now is Monk, which has changed considerably, so give me a second while I get my bearings. Oh, my Brotherhood is still on cooldown thanks to being attached to something. Oh yeah, no, that's why I said, oh man, I feel bad for you. Trying to do melee when you're like all the way in like this? That is painful. Yeah, no. Almost done. The only melee I don't have right now is Reaper, but that's fine. You wouldn't be able to get it anyway. This is the only other melee that... No, this one in Ninja. But let's do this. Ready, steady. Wait, where's Perfect Balance? Oh, there it is. Need to know, because I'm going to have to hit it in a bit. Go. Balance. R. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, hold on. Okay, good. I got another perfect balance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, I need to wait for perfect balance again. The problem with, if there's any problem with Monk, is that it's very positional relevant. You have to hit things from certain positions to get the maximum amount of damage. Not that you do terrible damage, but it's not going to be the best amount. Yep. I have to redo some of my positions because 2 of these techniques that I have on my hotbar are no longer available to me. Well, let me rephrase that. 3 are not available to me, period. That's why I have the slash on them here. They don't exist anymore. But these 2 here only exist after I get Masterful Blitz activated, so it's not even worth. So let me adjust that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Oh, and I should probably get rid of fists here. And then the other melee, or the other 2 melee. Actually, no, the other one you can get. Let's start there. The other one you can get is Ninja. They just revamped a little bit. They have this Hurricane. I haven't figured out how that works yet, but that's okay. Kagebushi no Jutsu! What is this? There we go. I forgot about one thing. Oh, Jesus. I have it now. Man, Ninja feels like so busy since the last time I seriously played it. Pressure in time. Eee! I gotta reposition some of these things because they feel like they could be better used in other locations. I'm hitting the mudras a lot more than I used to. Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's the other one that you can get your hands on, this Ninja. A lot of this stuff speeds up later on, as you can see. All of them might take a second of warm-up. In the case of Ninja, it's not really anything to warm up. Monk and Dragoon need a sec to breathe, but it's fine. And the last one, this one Ro is a little bit more experienced in than I am, but is Samurai. The other weeb class. Oh yeah, no, they're all insane. Okay, we lose Hisatsu Seigan and Merciful Eye. Shoten. Check out the animations on Samurai though. Like, especially its draw moves. So this is another one that technically takes a little bit of warm up. It doesn't really. I know there's a way to get started quickly, and Ro can correct me, but. Better. My bars are completely out of place, I just noticed. Not a tap. That was terrible. Oh, it's just a straight Kenki dodge increase. Okay. Oof, I love samurais. They're kind of loud and crazy sounding for sure. Those, other than the Reaper, those are all the melee. Oh, and as you can tell, this is what I was talking about earlier today, Gamma. My little fake flyout menu and the rotation to get to each one of my gear sets. But yeah. So the gear set list, you can have as many as you like. Yeah, I literally have one for every class, so. Oh, and here's Machinist, the gun class. It's practice. I do mess up on occasion, but like in specific, I keep thinking the Astrologian is Scholar sometimes when I'm not paying attention, just because it looks like a book, but it's actually cards. Well, this gear is actually gear from the cash shop, to be fair. The what I'm wearing, or what I'm looking like I'm wearing. But the gun, obviously, is specific to the Machinist. Check these animations, by the way. Oh my god, that's a freaking long charge time for Ricochet. Oh my god. That's because a lot of these things, you know, carry over from other stuff. So, let me just wait for Ricochet to come back up. Yeah. Build some more battery here. Give me a sec. So you can see the automaton queen. Here it goes. Yas, queen! Go punch it! Oh yeah. Because I can move the camera to give it the best eyeballs. Let's see, what else can I show you? What else would you like? Because you mentioned the physical stuff, and I mentioned the gun classes, and that drew your attention. I could go pick up Reaper so we could take a look to see how that plays out. Uh-huh. Here, let me show you a tank. Which tank would you like to take a look at? Gunbreaker, Paladin, well I guess you've already seen Paladin technically, or Dark Knight. In case you haven't seen Paladin, but you know. Pally? Pally it is. So I have, the weapon I have on is actually one of the relic weapons, by the way. That's why it has this really cool glowy. Takes a lot of time to get this stuff. Here we go. Okay, the only thing that's on cooldown is my defensive cooldowns, which is no good for this anyway. You alright, buddy? Round, come on, before the buff wears off. There we go. This is my ranged little thing I can do. That's really... At the level I'm at, that's really all that I can show off. But there's one later that you get. That last hit combos into 2 other hits we saw in the video. Oh, and here's the Holy Sheltron. One of the defensive maneuvers that looks amazing. I love it. But if I had to say that I was a main anything back in Shadowbringers, it was definitely Dark Knight. Like, I did Paladin whenever we needed specifically to, as I mentioned, the invulnerability says, nah, I don't take damage. But if I didn't need that, I would do Dark Knight, because Dark Knight, oh, I love Dark Knight. They didn't change anything, right? It's been a while since I took a look. Oh. Especially since I'm at a level 80, I don't have the extra defensive or the extra... Oh. Interesting. Hello, my shadow self. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That'll be that for now. Jump. Protect me, Cone. Then I'll do this last before I continue with the story. Is I'll do Gunbreaker, because those will probably be the ones that interest you the most. Are the, you know, obviously the physical melee class otherwise. Oh yeah. Gunbreaker is fun. Like, it's probably the next most fun-looking class at the level that I'm at least. Of the tanks, in my opinion. Although, I forget about Warrior. Warrior does have the buzzsaws. I'll show those to you in a second as well. But... So... Usually, the opener went like... I was jump here, here, here. Here we go. There we go. All within the no mercy window. I love it. Go do Warrior real quick, but be set, or else I can't change my class. I just like I mentioned before, and I have not been able to do Warrior because my code tank usually took that. Is there anything here that they added that I don't have? No. God, the Primal's version of Sophia's theme is so good. Alright, so next up, Warrior. Let's do this. Last up, I should say. Oh, right! Yay! Onslaught's on a charge! This is one of the best changes. Let's go! Buzzsaws! So much damage. Oh, good. It's fun to play warrior. But definitely I like Dark Knight better personally, but that's a personal preference thing. And yeah, that's about it. As far as the physical classes are concerned. Unless I want to go pick up Reaper, but I'm not going to do that right now. I want to go finish the story. Oh, shoot. I forgot to save the new set. There we are. Back to Labyrinthos and Old Shalian. Like, honestly, I like every class to a degree or another. The only times that I don't like a class is when there's something else that's a little bit newer or a little bit better on a different class. It's the whole reason why I prefer Scholar over White Mage for the most part until more recent expansions. What is this? Box? Okay. Yeah, we can do that when I finish. We can definitely do more show-off stuff when I finish the story, but... Hey, Crow. Go back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru? I'm wearing it, lady! Look at me. It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting just to get everything just right. I'm glad to see you realize them. Great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Have fun, my dude. Yustola? Oh, that's the samurai gear. Oh, it looks so cool. Yustola, Thancred, and Urianger have gone to the last stand for about to eat. Alice and Grahatia, meanwhile, have thought their time would be better spent poring over books at the Nomenon. As for Alphino and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Olivia estate, though Estinian seemed somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they will be all glad for your company if you have a mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I'd suggest heading to the last stand before Yustola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into a battle-fatigued mess, so remember to get a good night's sleep. I was gonna go see Alice and Grahatia, but the game says, go talk to these people before they stop eating, and I say, don't tell me what to do, and then it makes me do it anyway. This away. Oh wait, it's actually a good thing that I'm going to see Yustola, because this outfit almost it's very similar to hers. You can be like, hey Yustola, samesies. That was so cringe. I made myself cringe in the back. I was like, oh why? Anyway, thou hast perchance had an opportunity to partake of the rainbow pudding. Owing to its striking flavor and somewhat garish appearance, it is quite popular. Indeed, so popular that the last stand stock hath entirely been exhausted. I should hope, at the very least, Puddingway did sup upon this most delectable of desserts. Try as she might, Tataru has no chance of standing between you and a hearty meal. Don't worry, we've saved some for you. Isara, come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Please, have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink. I'm getting drank? Getting some drank. Hi. I'm wearing my business. I mean, what? Yes. For all those who might have forgotten, Tataru has made each and every one of their outfits. Every single one. Everyone. So yeah.
タタルの言う通り、改めて振り返ってみると、波乱万丈もいいところだな。
ルイゾア様に導かれて活動を始めて、第7零祭を経て、暁の決命ができて、多くのことを経験してきたけれど、知るべきことはむしろ増え続けている気がするわ。
同感です。この町で学んでいた時には真理を手にした気がしていた。けれどそれは物事のほんの一角でしかありませんでした。新たな人や物
Some of these animations are new, aren't they? For the characters. Between Yushola swishing her glass, the wine in her glass, her doing like a super like type hand placement on her face, and even the way that Urian J kind of went forward and was already grasping his drink. It's like, wow.
そして間もなく私たちは天の果てへ。何が起こるかわからないものね。
Absolutely nothing. There's nothing there. We don't have to worry about it. Only Medion. There's a final boss battle. We have. Not like there's a whole other zone.
歌う者たちが救うウルティマトゥーレか。正直どんな場所だか想像すらつかないが。
What am I drinking?
必ず守るさ。暁の決命を。ミンフィリアに誓ってな。
I love the fact that in Japanese they say her name outright. Stankard says her name outright, but in in English for her, I mean like, come on. Is there a reason why they can't say for Minfilia? Just make sure you bring enough ammunition, Mr. Magic, lacking magic man.
なんだ、信用がないな。心配せずともそういう事故を起こさない程度にはこの戦い方に慣れ親しんでるさ。
Yes, and neither did I, but I could actually make my own ammo, so get over that.
まったく。どちらかというと闇討ちの方を売りにしてたんだがな。俺も変わったもん。
Technically, he's come full circle, because originally his stance, at the very least, was gladiator-like. Then he went to being a ninja. He was a ninja for at least 2 expansions, and then came back to being a tank again. That was cleverly done.
私たちはそれだけ歩いてきたし。
You don't see the food that she ate, because all you see is that she had the fork in her mouth already and was pulling it out.
そう信じましょう。
Brilliantly.
その場合、戻ってきた後の身の振り方は考える必要があるかもしれないわね。
Hey, I can do that. I can eat that pizza.
まあそうだな。万神問題は解決の糸口をつかんでる。
That is going to be the good question. After we win this, what is next on the docket to go defeat?
人々は国や種族の垣根を越えておぼつかないながらも自分たちで世界を
I know technically we still have like half the world to go explore, but
そう。暁が主として扱っていた問題はどれも長年の膠着状態を出しているのよ。だとしたら私たちはいつまでも救済のシンボルであるべきではない。
you were not the symbol of hope, my friend. I was the symbol of hope. I just happened to be part of your team.
あれだけの協力者を集めることができたからこそ。ね。
There's more adventures to be had.
先のことなんて考えてもなかったが。そうだな。
仮に暁が役目を終えて亡くなったとしても、俺のやることは大して変わらないだろう。世界を巡って必要があれば手を貸す。それだけだ。
Sounds like my job before I joined you guys, by the way.
いいですね。私もまだ種々の織りなす世界を見ていきたい。
You're gonna take your head out of the books? Oh my
よ
god.
ければお供させてください。隠密活動に際しての変装などもなかなか板についてきたと思いますので。
お前はとりあえず何を着ても妙に怪しくなるのをどうにかしてくれ。
It's true. Stand out. Or thumb. Part of the issue is that you're so effing tall, dude. You're like the only one who's still about as tall as I am in the Scions.
そうね。私も変わらず調べ物に飛び回るでしょうけど、まずはハイデリン亡き後の共存世界のあり方や、それらを隔てる壁の越え方からかしら。困った時には呼びなさいと言ったのだから。
Whose promise?
危険な調査に赴くときはあなたたちに護衛を依頼するわ。引き受けてくれたらいつかは連れて行ってあげる。
The words say something, but her face says something entirely different.
うんと素敵な大人に成長したリーンの姿を見にね。
Oh, I can bring back pictures.
してくれ。
あなたはいかがですか。暁が役目を終える時が来たとしたら。
Oh, I'm getting wine too. Fancy.
遅くなって悪いね。はい、追加の飲み物だよ。
それじゃあ
I didn't get to answer the
乾
question.
杯しておくか。
I'm gonna assume the ladies get the wine glass and the gentlemen get the big beer mugs.
共に歩んできた者たちに。
そしてこの星の未来に。
Kampai. No one's gonna say kampai. I guess I said it for everyone. Even though this slows everything down from where we were, that's why I wanted to finish the trial yesterday, because it slows everything down to a snail's pace as a warm up to the next part. They do this consistently, but this is a good one because there's no mystery left, or if there is, it's not readily clear to us. I'm not trying to solve anything, it's just a matter of preparing to go. Leaving so soon. I suppose that's for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Urianger, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well if you could find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that's all that matters. Oh my god, he's drunk! When she said that, I was like, wait. With Urianger, what are you talking about? I say, Kisara, whence came this simulacrum that standeth beside me? I see falsely, but Y'shtola and Thancred but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Alright then. I see. We will remain here a little while longer. At the very least, until Urian J finds his legs again. Give him water then. No more beer for Urian J. You can always count on your friends to help you maintain perspective. A pity mine take up a first pleasure in it. I'd like to think I give as good as I get, though. I'd like to think I give as good as I get, though. I'd fare better with the occasional assist from our consummate Noda. But it's all in good fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Consummate. Was that a stab at me? I'm gonna... Thancred. I challenge you to a gunbreaker off. I promise you that I'll do better than you. Even though I haven't even finished my gunbreaker yet. Only because when you run out of ammo... We'll see. We'll see at that point, shall we? I want to do Alice and Graha last. So we're going over to see what Alphino and Estinian are... Estinian's not wearing his armor! And he's not in the hospital! It is the end of days! Run for the hills! I use that as an excuse to get some throat lozenges to help me out here. Alright, but oh my god, he's not wearing his armor. What the hell is this? This is so weird. What? Surely this isn't the first time you see me without my armor. It might as well be, because the other time you were without it, you were injured, so it made sense why you weren't wearing it. And he called me out on that. What the hell?
おや、こんなところでどうしたんだい?
Wondering what you used to twist Justinian's arm to come over here with you.
そうか。私たちの様子を見に。
I was?
また何かあったのではないかと心配させてしまったかな。
I would have only assumed that if Alice was here too, but since she's not.
いや、すまない。本当に大した用事ではなかったんだ。両親に宛てた手紙の中で何度かエスティニアンについて書いていてね。
Yes, and your father has already met him. And oh no.
母が彼とも話をしてみたいと
Oh
言うから、
no.
機会を設けさせてもらったというわけさ。
助立ちに来るならもっと早くに来い。この屋敷で茶をしばくのは俺には荷が勝ちすぎた。どこぞの総長殿じゃないんだぞ。
Just imagine they're all Amric. You'll be fine.
そうかい？堂々としているように見えたし。
Oh, you guys already had your conversation. I thought I was going to be able to join in on this. That's unfair.
せいぜい久我根の酒場くらいの場所なら悠々としてられたんだがな。
Oh, you want to go join? You want to go join Nuyan J? I'm sure that he'd love to have a drinking partner right now.
タタルを怒らせたくなきゃパトロンには従えと暁全員が口を揃えて言ってくる始末だ。まったくそんなところで団結してどうする。
気を使わせていたなら悪かった。これは私の身勝手だが、出発の前にやっておけばよかったと思うことを一つでも減らしておきたかったんだ。無論帰って来られないと考えているわけじゃない。週末を目の当たりにしたからだろうか。いつでもできるからと後回しにしたくなかったんだ。終わりは誰の近くにもあるとそう感じたから。
ま、 構わんさ。他に用事があったわけでもなし。こんな上等な家に住んでいても、親が子に言うことは存外一緒だなと懐かしくもなった。
I swear to God, Estinian's like an older brother to freaking Alphino. So cool.
さて、いつまでも玄関先に突っ立ってないで行くぞ。
My legs are too short.
二人とも
Come on, shorty. Catch up.
私はこの家を出てから多くの失敗をした。取り返しのつかない、償えないような過ちも犯した。
You're not the only one who've done that, dude. Don't you worry about it.
それでも再びこの場所に立った今、君たちが仲間として隣にいてくれる。
Doing that at the top of the stairs because he wants to look down on
あ
us.
りがとう。これも後回しにせずに伝えておきたかったんだ。
I'm loving this mission. This is probably my favorite part of the MSQ outside of some of the surprise guest reappearances.
すまない。これはまだ言うべきじゃなかったかな。
Estinian.
礼を言うのはこっちの方だ。お前たちがバカ正直に諦めなかったから、俺は生きてニーズヘックの思いまで連れてこられた。
I love that he specifically says I wouldn't be alive. It's not that I wouldn't be here, but it is true. It is both Alphino and I who basically did it. I can't even claim that I was the only one who did that and that Alphino's taken some credit. Alphino did put in his 2 cents on that. Just to make you two stop being less awkward, I'll thank you both as well. You for teaching me how to do Dragoon, and you... I don't know what you did, but... I'll thank you anyway.
誰かがくじけた時に別の誰かが手を差し伸べる。ハイデリンの言っていた強さとはこういうことなのだろうね。
Highland's not the only one who said that, but okay.
だか
Definitely they
ら
didn't know
私
about
たちは戦い抜けるさ。これまでもきっと次だって。
My black mage power is rising. I not only have the hair to cover one eye, which already improves my black mage power, now I can't see with the other eye because of my staff. My black mage power is infinite! They clip that. I'll clip it later. Somebody remind me to clip that. A few of our comrades have decided to remain while in Charlie and after making their deliveries. Did you happen to pass any on your way here? I have to go looking now. All that remains is to return to the annex and give my armor one last polish. And I expect Alphino has maintenance to carry out on those floating things of his who called funnels. I don't care that they're called nuliths in this game, I'm calling them funnels. I'll walk around and see if I can't find somebody. Now that Alphino said that, it's like, really now? Now I have to go looking. All right. Wait, is he still around here? No, he's gone. And now I know why Emmeline went this way. He could have come to the retainer Vocate, I guess, but I'm sure that it didn't. It did not occur to him. And this lady probably didn't catch his fancy either, beyond the fact that, although, oh well. That lockbox keeps distracting me. Let's see. See anybody? Let's go by the docks, and then we'll head over to the Nomenon. Got some of the gobbies here. I was wondering where the gobbies were. Ah, there's Colline and Hoary Boulder. No, I could talk to them, but I'll pass on that. I just want to see the others. Why can I not talk to you yet? Ah, that doesn't come out until after I finish the main scenario. I see. Alright. Alpha! I do want to go talk to Alpha. Alpha! Alpha seems distracted by something far off in the distant heavens. You cannot help but wonder what he senses out in the sea of stars. Beep, bloop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring up the sky as if searching for something. That was worth. That was a whole pile of worth. Alright. With that, let's head over to the Nomenon, which I would go to the Studium for, right? Yes? Yes. What's up, buddy? You're welcome. Pudding Way! Go say hi to Pudding Way. Ah, Kisara! I've come to this studium in order to study the ways of pudding. Alas, my creations don't jiggle as they should just yet, but I persevere! Sounds like you need milkies. Wait, where? Oh, they're over there. He dozing. I should leave him alone, but... Oh, they're both dozing! Aww! Aww, they're both dozing! Try speaking with Alice, but she's fast asleep. How can they do that, though? I can never sit up without at least sitting without something at least on my back so I can do... They're like... so far ahead of the back of the seat that no! I hate when this song comes on because it gives me the feels even in just this simple thing. Eternal Wind, one of my favorite world themes for Final Fantasy. Hey, it's Crow. Crow's coming too.
あら
Am I napping too? Nope, not quite. I was on the verge of sleep. Then
宇
she
宙
had to come
の
and wake
探
me up.
索に役立ちそうな知識や魔法がないか調べるって勇んで出かけていったんだけど
I'll give you that for Alice. I'm not so sure about Graha, Tia. But then again, you call him Raha, so you know him a little bit better than I do.
無理もないわ二人ともここのところずっと走り続けてたから
Yeah, and there's an argument that Alice has been doing that since before freaking Shadowbringers.
私はあなたを追う二人のさらに後ろからみんなを見ているけど微笑ましくて羨ましくて時々心配欲張りかもしれないけどね星が救われるだけじゃなくあなたたちにも幸せでいてほしいの
What is? Okay.
たくさん笑って時々泣いて好きなものを食べたりこうして穏やかに眠ったり新しいことに胸をときめかせて見慣れた街並みにはほっと胸をなで下ろすそういうことをたくさん積み重ねていってほしい時には仲間や大切な人と一緒にねだから約束この先どんな困難があっても幸せになることを決して諦めないでねその気持ちは大きな戦いに臨んだ時きっと最初に忘れられてしまうでも最後には一番力をくれるものだと思うから絶対の絶対に心に
I don't
刻
have
んで
much
お
to
い
say
て
about this because this is real nice. Will I get to conversate with Alice and Graha at all?
あれあんたどうしておはようってな俺もしかして寝てたのか
ええ二人とも調べ物の途中でぐっすりだったわよ
マジかようわ
I love how Alice doesn't even think about it. She's like, okay, whatever, moving on.
忘れること全部いいわね全部よ
Never mind.
全部
No promises whatsoever.
忘れて欲しかったら次はちゃんとベッドで休むことそれだって立派な戦いの準備なんだから
というか二人はなんでここに何してたんだ
I was bored. Came looking for people.
私は大書院に本を返しに来たところよ今を逃すとそれどころじゃなくなっちゃいそうだったから
あんたは
Nice shot. Yeah, I even did it too. Thank you. Don't worry, I promise, Alice. I will not tell anyone a word of what just happened unless I need ammunition against you, in which case, it's fair game. That's enough eating for one day. I don't know how long we'll have to be will be away. I best return these books before we depart. Indeed, I'm absolutely famished. What about you? See, perhaps I'll stop by the last town on my way back. If nothing else, it seems these two will be these two seem to be in good spirits. Still, I'll see them back to the annex for some proper rest, even if I have to drag them by their ears. Can you even reach that high? Gods, I didn't realize I was so tired. One moment I was resting my eyes, and the next. I should go get some air. Maybe a quick bout of training, but not sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Alice, you need to sleep. Oh, that is not the annex. The annex is this way. The little ones are playing. Up. Luckily, I can't fall off an edge. Unless something went absolutely terribly wrong. Welcome back, Kisara. Well, return to catch a few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume. You'll be happy to know that your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. I have nothing better to do. Might as well pass out. That night at the Royal Menagerie now, amigo. Oh, not who I assumed, but hi. What? How are you? What in the world did you do to yourself? Xenos, what the hell? I know I questioned about, where Xenos was in the middle of all this, but I really didn't want an answer. What is he at this point? Is that literally weighing on his mind right now? For real though. Someone that he doesn't give a whit about saying something like that, and it bothers the hell out of him. Is that a question to Shinryu or a question to me, I wonder? I didn't seek anything in you. I wanted to just beat you up because you stood in the way of progress, I guess. Not sure how to describe that, but... And thus it dawns. He actually is questioning himself. I never thought I would live to see the day where Xenos actually questions his motivations. I get to wake everybody else up for once? That's wonderful. Or is this the way out? Oh, it's the way in, but it's not definitely waking everybody else up. Pointed. Gonna break the awkward silence. Too often. Let's get this over with.
あなたたちと顔を突き合わせて、随分多くの問題に取り組んできた気がするわ。
砂の家で集まっていた時は、表層の問題を解決するので精一杯だった。その先にある真の問題には、まだ手が届かずにな。
続く石の家では大いなる進展がありました。あの場でどれほどの喜ばしい報告と悲しき報告を聞き届けたことでしょう。
時には別の場所を拠点とすることもあったね。クガネにおけるウルダハ召喚のように、旅の先々で間を借りては次にすべきことを相談してきた。
クリスタリウムでは星見の間に集ってついに世界そのものが抱える問題に向き合うことになったんだ。
そして今この場所から最も大きな戦いに乗り出す。
I love that Estinian doesn't say a word, he just stays in the... Oh, cool. He tries to be like me. He's not that cool.
哲学者議会から連絡があったわ。箱舟への跳躍航行装置の取り付けも含め、すべての準備が整ったそうよ。天の果て、ウルティマトゥーレを目指して乗船するのは、クルーを務めるレポリットたち。それから暁の血盟を代表する8名。作戦の目的は終末を引き起こしているもの。先行く星々の絶望を取り込んでしまった名
Can we not save her?
哲学者議会は最後の意思確認をと決行するのならばタウマ全員に来てほしいと言っているわ。
私たちの意志は変わらないわ。
だとしたら私からの最後の言葉を送ります。必ず勝って。その定義はきっと人によって違っていると思う。
What I say? Well, no duh. But
終末を止めることかもしれないし、無事に帰還することかもしれない。もっと別の願いも胸に秘めている人だっているかもしれない。その全てを仲間として信じます。だからどうかそれぞれの描く勝利を掴んでください。私たち地上に残るみんなも勝利を信じて前を見据え続けます。
では行こうか。
はい、行きましょう。
私とクルルさんもお見送りには行きますが、暁の受付としてここで言わせていただきます。皆さんいってらっしゃいです。
Headset. I wonder what that would have been in Japanese in there. I think the U2 would be dekimasu. I bet. Something like that. You can count on it. Like, what's the difference between the two of them, I wonder. You too, Tataru. Right. There we go. Unto the heavens. I suppose this is where we part ways, for now at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Galuf Baldessian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think. But for me, it would be things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the sea of stars. Okay. So the thumb is in. Probably the faster way would be to teleport to... I don't know where would be the faster place to teleport to at this point. Looks like Aporia would probably be the faster place to hit. At least gonna open up the new zone tonight before I put the little one to bed. Oh, I can't fly in here. Really? I can't fly in here specifically. That's interesting. I love that outfit. Can I have it? Oh, yes, I know you. Your reputation and the rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how might I help you? Here. I am a researcher. I have long been involved in the Ark's construction. I confess I am conflicted about the combination of all our efforts. While I am proud of what we have accomplished, it also means that the final days are close at hand. Alpha! Quick! Alpha appears to be trying to cheer you on. How about you, Omega? Aaronville? First the Great Exodus, now this. Seems there's no end to our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing. There was no easy task convincing them the new plan was for the best, I can tell you that. I can't tell you that every man believes this is the wisest course, but I can say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from the coming doom. And if you don't, well, at least you won't be there to begin near full. I certainly will. That's a good question. Why isn't he here now? Yeah, but Oh, Scions can be here. Yadana. That's my team, so let's talk with Interesting. In theory. Oh no. In theory. Oh, I love this. Ral, you okay? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Nice. Yeah, there are a lot of people, but it's not that. Oh, I almost missed Varshan. Someone must have been eating him initially. What's that line he said? Last line he said? I pray you go forth and prove this bond of ours, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for thousands of years. Oh, I missed Living Way. Whatever. It's alright. You probably didn't have that much of import to say.
揃ったな。先んじて連絡をした通り、箱舟の準備は整っている。ひどいスケジュールの仕事は散々してきたが、今回はいよいよ限界を突破した気がしたぞ。
Yeah, well, you know, end of the world and all.
ギリギリまで粘って最高の船ができた。機能性、安全性、ついでに見た目もオールクリアだ。ガーロンド・アイアンワークスが自信を持って保証する。
お疲れ様。ギリギリまで粘ってくれてありがとな。
何？オメガの一件以来、宇宙進出の可能性については考えてたんだ。週末なんて不穏な事態にはなったが、この船の製造に携われて勉強になった。
I wonder what happens if you don't do a lot of that stuff.
世界の存続で頼む。ついでに宇宙の旅の感想を帰ってきたら聞かせてくれ。で、船の名前は考えておいてくれたか？
名前って箱舟じゃないの？
それは元の目的に即した名だろう。せっかくだ。今のあり方にふさわしい名前をつけてやれって。
I'm sure he hated the fact it was called Teeny Tiny Toy Boat. You gonna get to name it?
知っての通り、この船は多くの者の協力があってこそ完成した。それは暁が結んできた絆あってのことだが、もう一つ重要なきっかけがあったと考えている。我々にエクスアダマントをはじめ宇宙進出にまつわる多くの知識を与えたダラなら、その破片が北洋にまで飛来したのは父ルイゾワが命を懸けて戦ったからに他ならない。
I would have preferred a different name, but by the same token, it's pretty fitting.
船が真なる完成にこぎつけた今、私はこれらの事実を偶然ではなかったと感じている。父の導きだったのではないか。その導きが登場する皆を無事に帰還させることを願い、ダラガブの高速艦と同じ名を船に与えよう。
Oh, so not after him, but...
すなわち魔導船ラグナロク。
Ragnarok.
箱舟の
End of days, Ragnarok. Okay, I see what you're doing there. See what you're doing there, game. I'm just gonna more lozenges. The end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine.
よう、待たせたな。頼まれてた連中、きっちり全員連れてきたぜ。
There you are. Whoa! All the beast tribes?
みんなどうしてここに？
私が独自の信仰を持つ一族を呼んできてほしいとお願いしたのですわ。
Okay, well, all the people. Why?
おかげさまで万全に仕上がったラグナロクですが、実際に動かすにはマザークリスタルのエーテルが必要。とはいえ、あのサイズのクリスタルを正解から運び出し、小さく砕いてエーテル縮体炉に放り込んでいくのはあまりに時間の無駄ですわ。そこでマザークリスタルを一度自在に動ける力に変えてラグナロクにぶち込むことを提案しましたの。
はい。Still a little off.
神殺し、いえ、その原型たる創造魔法を使うおつもりですね。
おい、俺たちにも分かるように説明してくれ。
And this is why the summoner thing changed to what it is. Why we can actually summon some of the primals, because it's not as damaging as it is and it was anymore.
ベストウェイバローで片鱗を見た方もいるかと思いますが、レポリットたちは古の創造魔法を用いて月の環境を作り上げてきたのです。自身やクリスタルなどのエーテルを万物に変える魔法、それを正しく発動させるには作るものを明確に思い描く必要があります。
だから古代においてはイデアと呼ばれる設計図が作られ保管されていたんだったね。
そしてこの創造魔法から派生した術がアシエンの広めた神殺しです。神殺しに際して設計図の役割を果たしたのは日常的に神を想起するという行為、信仰でした。
ああ、なるほど。つまりレポリットの知る本来の創造魔法と彼らの信仰によってマザークリスタルを変換する。
There we are.
正しい形で神下ろしをしようというのね。
その通りですわ。私たちは創造魔法を与えられましたが、ハイデリン様はどうしてか心あるものの創造だけは禁止なさいましたの。ですから信仰を持つ皆さんと協力し、マザークリスタルを彼らの神々に変えてラグナロクへと送るのですわ。それってテンパードになったりしないの？
Did you forget how we fix it anyway?
シャーレアンが蓄積してきた資料を見るに、アシエンが広めた神下ろしの術式には自己の増幅という概念が組み込まれているようでした。
Aha!
だから呼び出された神々は召喚者も含め周囲のものを信徒にしようとした。けれど本来の創造魔法にその概念はありません。さすがにゾディアーク級を作れば引っ張られるでしょうが、今回の規模であればご心配には及ばないかと。
まあ正直オイラも詳しくは分かってないよ。たださ、あんたたちはオイラたちの信仰が暴走してたら止めてくれた一方で、悪いものだからやめろとは言わなかったでしょ。時にはちょっと分かろうとしてくれたりさ。あれ嬉しかったんだよね。
The power of friendship! Do we really need the moves though? I don't want any King Mogmogs.
本当は誰かを傷つけるためにいるんじゃないってこと、あんたたちに見せてあげるよ。
よっしゃ、野郎ども、このまま正解の底まで移動すんぞ。はっ、
やってんだ。
Try to see. Are we missing anybody? Let's see. We have Ifrit, Ramu, Titan, Garuda, Bismarck. Oh, I forgot her name right now, but I know who it is. Leviathan. Yeah, that's all the primals. Outside of, if you wanted to think of the trials we had later. Lakshmi, thank you. Lakshmi. Yeah, there was no other primals, right? After these? Yeah, because Stormblood was the last time we had primals. In technicality, the Sin Eaters, if you could look at them as primals, but those people would be stuck on the first, so we couldn't bring them over. But again, do we really have to bring King Mulamog? Can we just leave that behind? I don't want that one. Kind of in a rush, but okay.
魔法の研究者として人が生涯に出る日のために作ってきたものがあるんだ。
I got a new cell phone!
あんたたちに渡す8台は連動して動くようになってる。
Oh. Thought it was a new... That was a new... A little disappointed.
誰かが中央のボタンを押すと数秒後に一斉発動。触れているものをラグナロクの内部に瞬間移動させるんだ。宇宙では何が起きるかわからないからね。バラバラになったり
戻れなくなったりした場合にオセロコがそれを押すんだよ。
Oh, I'm gonna troll the hell out of the rest of my party with that.
それで全員無事に戻っておいで。
They take 5 steps out of the ship, and I keep pressing the button to teleport them back inside.
はい。地上に残る皆さんもどうかお気を。
さてと、私はそろそろ登場させていただきますわね。神おろしのためにいくらかの仲間は残りますが、私含めえりすぐりのクルーたちで快適な宇宙の旅にお連れしますわ。
No, no, I wouldn't. I'd wait for more than 5 steps.
皆も準備ができたものから登場してくれ。心より健闘を祈る。
I'd at least wait till they're like at the end of the ramp. Ikimashou? Ikimashou ne? Oh god. All the Allegan tech, I'm getting flashbacks. No, enough Allegan. What's up? No, not yet. Nope, it's kitchen.
魔導船ラグナロクのブリッジへ。いない方は手を挙げて。忘れ物はしっかり持ちましたわね。よろしい。こちらも準備は万端です。当館は間もなくウルティマトゥーレに向けて出発しますわ。
はい。
これはすごいな。
聞こえるだろうか。こちら古篠だ。政界に向かった者たちから神おろしの準備が整ったとの連絡が入った。もって作戦をフェーズ14に行こう。ラグナロクを隠れ港へと転移させた。
Wait, what were steps 1 through 13?
ゲートはすでに開放してやる。そちらのタイミングで発進してくれ。
とのことですが、いかがしますか？それじゃあ出てもらえるかしら。あー、ダメダメ。それじゃあ雰囲気出ないでしょ。大事なのは元気と勢い。さあもう一度。
13 letters? I'm gonna do it. I'm the one in command here. I don't care what Afuna has to say about this. This is mine! Engage! Sorry, that split makes me think we're gonna be going inside like freaking Voltron. Please tell me we're gonna go outside to see it take off. Thank you. I don't think we're getting anywhere at this speed, guys. When are we gonna kick into high gear? I think at this speed we can't even break the freaking atmosphere. You say we're gonna see your gods as the intended, but they look kind of the same as I remember them. Just, you know, not evil looking, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Some of them don't look as I remembered. Oh no, we missed a...
私に人を運ぶ風になれとは不敬にも程があろう。
I forgot, there's actually 3 primals that are missing technically. The Warring Triad. But their people have been gone for centuries, so impossible. This is where the establishment of the fact that they are better than what we fought. Here comes the Aether Current. Why was basically Garuda the only one that was kind of like up in arms about this? Yeah, I figured that Bismarck said something to her that she probably understood, but we didn't. The animation looks almost like they're doing like a wormhole type thing, like they're folding the space over, but we're actually traveling through something. Someone's wide awake now.
各種数値も想定通りだよ。ハイデリン様が示した座標までの体感時間は8人陣分。最後の1本は惜しみつつって感じかな。
Maybe they shouldn't call him sleeping way then, but piloting way.
であれば簡潔に注意事項をお伝えしておきますわ。目的地ウルティマトゥーレは特定の星ではありません。強いて言うなら何もない中域ですわ。
So it's just void.
けれどそれは 物質やエーテルに基づいた観
But
測
like in the
の結
literal
果
sense, not like the void sense.
メーティオンがデュナミスを扱えるなら、そこに不可測の巣が作られていてもおかしくないかと。
And how do we know that she's there?
早い話が行ってみないとわからないというわけね。
私たちはこの船を航行可能な状態に保ち、皆さんの退路を確保しなければなりません。探索についてはできる範囲でサポートいたしますが、基本的にお任せすることになるでしょう。
And if there's none, what do we do? What do we do if there's no
ハイデ
ground?
リン様が見込んだあなた方ならきっと大丈夫。ご自分でもそれを信じて心を強く持ってくださいませ。ただし無茶は禁物ですわ。出発前にあのご夫妻からいただいた転移装置は片時も手放してはいけません。そして少しでも誰か一人でも危険を感じたら躊躇せずにボタンを押すこと。宇宙では一瞬の判断の遅れが命取りになりますわよ。
了解だ。方針に異論はないよ。
話が終わったなら転がらないように備えておいてね。もう少しで目的の中域に到着。出るときは少し揺れるよ。
That sounds like it's gonna be doing a little bit more than shaking a bit.
あれ？なんだこれ？何かの力に干渉されてる？
Dynamis.
こんにちは。
Hi, Metis. I mean, sorry. Medion. Why you gotta be creepy like that, man?
こんにちは。聞こえますか？
What do...
そうか、彼女が。
あなたは誰？私たちのどれかと会ったことがあるのかしら。
It's true, they would have all looked the same, right?
思い出せないの。でもあなたたちがアーテリスから来たことは知ってるわ。ねえ、
Camera angles.
待っていれば終わりにしてあげたのに、なぜ飛び出してきてしまったの？
その終わりを望んでないからよ。
わからないわ。生命は移ろって最後には必ず終わるものでしょ。
Yeah, but the difference here, like, let's just break it down to the very simple issue that we're having. The very simple issue that we're having is that, yes, all life ends, but we would like to choose as close as possible of how it ends. Now, do we always get the ability to do so? No, but that doesn't mean anything.
長く苦しんでから死ぬよりも潔く終わりにした方がいい
Because
じゃない。
the choice that she's, or the thing that she's giving us is basically, I'm dying from, let's even just be real bad about it. I'm dying from cancer, but she says she can stab me in the chest. I die at the same time regardless, but which would I rather have? Dying from the cancer or dying from the stabbing? I'd rather die from the thing that's, you know, technically still a part of me, even if it's my body acting up. Personally.
悩んでもがいて頑張ったって何になる
That's her
わけでも
point of view of
ない
it.
し、必死に
I'd rather get the choice, but she's not giving me a
積み重ねてきた
choice.
進歩だって、例えば星が寿命を迎えるような時には跡形も残らない。
This is Persona 3 all over again.
生きることに意味はないのよ。偶然により集まった熱がうごめいていること
Except that it's not
あなたたちが勝手に
an unknown, unfeeling, just behemoth of the collective human will for death. It's something that can technically be reasoned with, it's just not being very reasonable at the moment.
.あなたたちだって夜星の海を見上げれば理解できたはず。宇宙の本質は滑らかな冷たい闇、静かな無。
Wouldn't that make you also blemish on its perfect fabric?
点々と生じた海に過ぎない。
Just saying.
生きるということは不自然で、だから到底うまくできるようになっていないの。おとなしくあるべき形に帰りましょう。
悪いけれど、その議論を戦わせに来たわけじゃないの。私たちだってよくわかっているもの。命が続くのは当たり前じゃないし、それがあれば幸せを享受できるわけでもない。
実際ここまでに出会ってきた奴らもみんながみんな満足して報われたわけじゃなかった。俺にだって思い出すたび血へどを吐きたくなる悔いがある。これを抱えたままどこかで死んで、やってきたことも思いも塵役たとして消え去るだろうさ。
その理不尽にも思える断りを受け止められること、悲しみや怒りや絶望をあるものとして認め、なおも何かを望めること。それをもってハイデリンはここに至る道を示した。
She doesn't know who Adeline is.
人を愛し、故に人の試練となり、誕生してきた彼女の執念が今君に追いついたんだ。
感じるわ。じりじりと燃えるような思い。
Dynamis.
これと似た熱を私は知っている。かつてそれを灯していた星々があったから。
But because they all died, we all deserve to die. I know where you're gonna go.
でもみんな消えてしまった。
And what difference does it make?
.
ここから先は私たちの巣。思いだけが真実となる世界。そしてここに渦巻く思いたちは命を肯定していない。
あなたたちはあることすらできないわ。
It feels very... it's so frustrating that Dankred's the one that stays standing.
Sancred.
メーティオンの姿もないわね。先に目覚めて彼女を追いかけていったのかしら。 驚いた。いつの間にかちゃんと着陸してるじゃないか。ここウルティマトゥーレだよ。
それだけじゃありません。船外に環境と呼べるものが構築されています。大気の構成内容、温度、光源、いずれも人が活動可能な数値です。
Why? Why would Metion even do that? Maybe for her own sake?
外に出たのかもしれません。私が先頭を務めますので。
Am I not gonna say that I saw Thancred taking a swing at her before I passed out?
あなたたちは船の点検を、要請があればすぐに出せるようにしておいてください。
そして探求せし人々は終わりの幻想にたどり着く。
一つずつ重ねられてきた旅路、その歴史が嫌というほど私に知らしめてきた。幾度幕を閉じれども進むことを志す者がいる限り、新たな世界は始まるのだと。
だからこそ彼らに終えてもらうとしよう。
さあ、私たちの舞台、星と命の物語のフィナーレだ。
Ultima Thule, the Sea of Stars.
なんだこれ。星の残骸。
驚くべきことですが、環境としては本当に問題ありませんわ。
だとしたら私たちはサンクレットを探しながらこの場所のことを調べてみるわ。あなたは他のレポリットたちと一緒にラグナロクの整備をしながら待っていてちょうだい。
After I finish this one? If Metion should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we're able to oppose her. We clearly are no match for Metion. Yeah, we survived unscathed, but how? It is as Livingway said, I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. Fuck, I can barely see anything. Didst thou witness what became of Thancred? So quickly was I overcome by Metion's malevolence, I saw naught of their altercation. There's a dizzying, disorienting feeling about the place, as if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful. I can't guarantee that it'll be any help in these strange surroundings, but I've readied the provisions note in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once. Oh, hello! Huh. So it is starting with the next one. A strange new world where the A for strange is the alpha. But what is that S letter? Sigma? We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. You say, and then you all disappear from my line of sight. Oh! There is Aether Currents, though. 907 north, but I assume that it's going to be too hard to get to. Got our first enemy. 89, Lesser Stellar Dragon. I just want to gather one at least. Oh, I have a feeling I won't be able to. There we are. Is that Twintania? Without... What? Where's that from? I recognize it, but where is it from? The Final Fantasy, duh, but... Oh, these aren't aggressive. Is this where the dragons are from? Is this where Midgard Solmer is from? Well, shite. They're all dragons here. This is Midgard Sormer's world. I bet. Let me at least just get one Aether Current. Give me one. Why is it all pointing to the one that's there? So disappointed. What the hell? That a city over there? Huh. Thoughts for later. What about that world over there? Oh my god, in the skybox? Just wow. They went all out with this zone. almost like there's only one aether current with the fact that I went through an entire zone, entire couple zones, without getting triggered. A frozen dragon? A frick? Vitrified fort. Well, I'm gonna go for this east. I say, and then. God damn it, Square Enix, why do you keep doing this to me? Why do you even bother letting me see things that I can't get to? Wow, okay. I gotta put the little one to bed, so I'm probably gonna hold off here after I run away. Oh hey, it's the B rank. It's a Mecha Dragon! Badass. So I'm gonna at least head back to safety for now. Do I have that thing that they gave me? No, it's a story-based thing. Okay. What's she saying now I'm back? Alright. Okay. Well, with that being said, that's where we will end it for now. But, yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens next, now that we've made it out to the last realm. What I'll probably do is do some grinding this weekend. And then on Monday, we'll see if I can push through and finish it up. Fingers crossed. If not, Sunday. Sunday evening. Either way, for now, I'll leave it there. It'll be interesting to see what happens next. But for now, yeah. I'll see you guys definitely Monday, maybe Sunday. Keep an eye out on my Twitter and or other social media. You guys have been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come then for the ending, hopefully, of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Have a nice, wonderful evening.